Let's do it. We're gonna stand behind our Helix. Make sure one pedal is all the way down, and then I want you to load up. You're gonna pull with your opposite hand. You're gonna push with that foot. Make sure you push and pull and go out. So if you try to push forward, you are gonna get stuck. We're starting at base pace in our power position. And let me give you a little housekeeping tip. I am teaching from my studio here in Long Beach, California, and there is an echo in the studio. There's nothing I can do about it. We can't soundproof it. We've got mirrors on 2 walls, and we have windows on the 3rd of 4 walls. So, if the echo is very loud, do not turn your volume up, thinking you're gonna hear me over the echo. Turn your volume on your device down, and it'll be much easier for you to hear me, okay? So we want to minimize that echo. We're starting at base pace. Base pace is a pace that you can carry for a long period of time. So if you jump on your Helix and you feel like you cannot ride for more than 5 minutes, it's because your base pace is too fast. So even a brand new beginner should be able to ride the Helix Lateral Trainer for at least 15 to 20 minutes if you have the proper base pace. You would never jump on a spin bike, get out of the saddle, and then sprint as fast as you can. That would not be sustainable. So what you want to do is find that nice, easy base pace. And then we have a slight bend in our knees, and we have overlapping pedal strokes. Our feet are all the way to the front of the pedals. The outside edges of our feet are parallel to the outside edges of our pedals. We have a lot of weight in our heels, and our arms are almost straight in hand position 1. This is our power position. And the reason power position is so important is because you have the most amount of power in your pedals in this position. The way most people ride is this. They lean on the handlebars, they stick their booty out, and they let their heels lift up and down. This is a really weak position. But if you rock that weight back into your power position, you will see that you have a lot stronger pedal strokes, and that's going to make this workout a lot more effective. Let's change directions. Whenever you change directions, you're always going to change from base pace. So even if we're doing a sprint drill, you're going to slow that down in order to change directions. We're pedaling in. Same rules apply. Finding those overlapping pedal strokes. Slight bend in your knees. Chest is lifted high. Stay here. It's like a figure 8 pattern you want to find when you're pedaling out or pedaling in. This is Helixing 101. Helixing 101 means that you could do this class if you're a beginner, an intermediate, or an advanced. So I'm going to teach to the intermediate. I'm going to modify down for the beginners, and I'm going to modify up if you're advanced. And remember, beginners, you don't need to change the resistance, and you don't have to do anything other than base pace. So you can challenge yourself as little or as much as you want. I want you to change directions. We're pedaling out. We're still at base pace. Now, if you're on a manual machine like I am that has your resistance knob, do not do this and stop your feet to look at your knob. I want you to keep pedaling. If you lean back, you can see the face of that knob. If you lean forward, you're looking down on top of it. So if you cannot see the face of your knob, barring the fact you need glasses, If you cannot see the face of your knob, just lean back. You'll be able to see it. I want everybody to be at a level 1 right now. Base level all the way to the left. And then if you're on a digital display machine, all you have to do is hit quick start to get that machine moving. And then arrow up for resistance up, arrow down for resistance down. Remember, anytime you exit the machine, to do a walkabout, to grab your water, anything you need, make sure you hit that quick start if you're on that digital machine. If you're on a manual machine, make sure you're at a 1. You can always see that from the floor. Now, we're going to start with a grind today. So a grind just means that we keep adding resistance. When you add resistance, don't stop your feet. So don't go like this, look at your knob, add your resistance, and then try to pedal again. You want to keep those overlapping pedal strokes, power position. If you're on a manual machine, you can hear the clicks, you can feel the clicks. Stop looking at your knobs, you don't need to. The minute you look at that knob, this is what happens. But I want you here, in power position. All right, here we go. Now you have a choice. You can pedal out, or you can pedal in. I don't have a preference either way, and in all of my one-on-one classes, I really don't care which direction you pedal. Each drill you can do alternating one drill pedaling out, one drill pedaling in, or you can pedal out the entire time. That choice is yours. Okay, so here we go. In 8, 7, we're going to start in 6, 5, and 4, 3, resistance up. I'm going to go up 8. I don't look, I'm looking at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I keep those overlapping pedal strokes. My legs slow down because I have more resistance. But I keep those overlapping pedal strokes. I am never pedaling one leg at a time. I've got to keep those overlapping pedal strokes. And then I stay in my power position. So if you ever say, oh Sharon, my low back hurts, or oh Sharon, my knees hurt, it's because you're pedaling like this. Your elbows are bent, you're tipped forward, the weight is in your low back and your knees, and you're lifting up your heels. You're gonna see when I ride, I'm in hand position 1, so that keeps me standing tall. Head over shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips over heels. I have a slight bend in my knees, and I keep that power position. We're gonna stay here for 8, 7, 6, now listen. 4, 3, resistance down 2. So it's 2 to the left, 1, 2. If you're on a digital machine, down 2. I keep those overlapping pedal strokes. That's round 1 of 5. We have 4 more to go. It's gonna progressively get easier. So that means you have to progressively pick up the speed of those legs to keep that heart rate up. Are you ready? Resistance up 1. So we're going up 1 and down 2. And then I keep those overlapping pedal strokes. I'm in my power position. I'm in hand position 1. So you guys, even if you're quite small, like 4'11", you're still in hand position 1. Some of you feel like you're like this. That's okay. I'm only 5'4", so I'm not very tall. You'll see somebody like Coach Morgan, who's much, much taller than me, about 6 inches taller than me. And she is a little low in hand position 1, right? So you quite small women, you can have your hands up. Stay there. 8, 7, 6, 5, you've got 4, 3, resistance down 2. Good. So you don't need to look at the knob. You're gonna keep that power position. And I want you to keep a dynamic pedal stroke the entire time. You need to keep that 5, we're headed into round 3. Resistance up 1. Good, you guys. Keep those pedal strokes. This is round 3 of 5. We have 2 more after this. So you want that heart rate up nice and high. So you should be working at like 68, 70% of max. So you still got quite a bit of resistance on, but you need to keep the pace. And you're gonna see the way I teach and the way I ride. I'm not a sprinter. I don't ride fast. It's not my style at all. I like strong dynamic pedal strokes, but you'll see that I never ride fast. So that means to get my heart rate up, I use more resistance than most people, and that's just my choice. If you like to ride fast, you can use less resistance. But I want you to remember that our grinds are strength-based work. Change the resistance in 4, 3, 2, resistance down 2. Really good, that was round 3 of 5. And remember now we have resistance off, so we have a little bit more pace. And then I always check my power position. Hand position 1, body tall. Lots of weight in my heels. Overlapping pedal strokes. My knees have a slight bend. In 4, 3, resistance up 1. Good, you guys. Round 4 of 5. Remember to keep those overlapping pedal strokes. Really, really good work. Remember not to lock that knee out. This is a really difficult position for your knees and for your back. You want that slight bend in your knees. Chest lifted high. You can even tip your tail back, go back just slightly, and that's gonna soften up those knees. I'm in hand position 1. My arms are almost straight. Really good work. In 4, 3, resistance down 2. Awesome job, you guys. That was round 4 of 5. We are headed into our last round. Stay there. Resistance up 1. Round 5 of 5. So this is going to be the easiest grind we have today. So that means I have to go a little bit faster. Pick up that pace. Push through those heels. Hand position 1. Chest lifted high. Lots of weight in your heels. Open up through the collarbones. Slide the shoulder blades down your back. And then chin in. So we're not like this. Chin back and in. And then find that rhythm. Come on. So for me, I'm not at base pace, but I'm also not on cadence. I'm kind of halfway in between. I can't get on cadence with this much resistance, but that's okay. Really good work, you guys. You ready? Resistance down 2. We're riding off of this. Stay with me. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, no resistance. So you know how I said in the beginning of class that this class is appropriate for beginners, intermediate, and advanced. If you're intermediate, just ride and change directions. If you're a beginner, you're gonna exit your machine and do what we call a walkabout. And for those of you that don't know all of these techniques to helixing, we have our quick tips on www.helixathome.com. They're free, they're on there. Grab on to helixathome.com, all of our quick tips. If you're advanced, you can either do your burpees or you can do your hand pedals. You're gonna pedal out for 8, pedal in for 8, grab your water, and reload your machine. Or you can do burpees here, or you can do your pop squats here, jump lunges, any of your plyometrics on the brakes. So when I teach my Helixing 101 classes, I always teach to the beginner, intermediate, and advanced. When you're done with your hand pedals, your pop squats, your burpees, you load back up with that soft knee using push-pull technique, which means you push with your foot, pull with your hands out to get those pedals moving. Good, we're at base pace. Now, I'm going to change directions. But like I said at the beginning of class, you do not have to change directions. You can stay with what you're doing. We're coming to hand position 2 if you're with me. Beginners or intermediates, hand position 2. If you're advanced, you're in hand position 3 or 4. But if you're in 3 or 4, you are not using your arms, you are using your legs. If you're a beginner, I want your resistance to stay at 1. If you are intermediate, I want you to find a 2 or a 3. If you're advanced, I want you to find a 4 or a 5. And then we find that cadence. Right, 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 right. So all cadence means is that you're on the downbeat of the music. If you can't find that downbeat, most people can't, just match pace with me. In 8, 7, you're gonna listen, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, squat. My arms are straight. My hips are low. In 4, 3, 2, stand. We call this surfing. Surfing is where our shoulders follow our feet. Squat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, surf. 8, 7, 5 rounds, that's 2. 4, 3, 2, squat. 8, arms straight, hips back, chest lifted. Find that hip hinge. Stand, so just like if you were squatting in the gym, find that hip hinge. That's round 3. Drop to that squat. Use your legs, not your arms. Stand. If this is too easy, add more resistance. Like I said, I don't pedal fast. Squat. Okay, so now we're going to combine some things. Stand, stay here. And now we're going to add balance with squats. Are you ready? One arm up. 8, 7, 6, 5. You've got 4, 3, 2. Switch hands. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Both hands. 8, 7. Ready? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Find squat from hand position 2. Or 3 or 4 if you're intermediate or advanced. And we surf. 8, 7. That's round 1 of 5. Find that cadence. It's not very fast. One arm up. Good. You can also use more resistance to make it more difficult. Switch. 8, 7, 6, 5. You've got 4, 3, 2. Both arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hand position 2, sit. 8. Chest up. 4, 3, 2, surf. That was round 2 of 5. Woo. In 4, 3, 2. One arm up. 8, 7, 6, 5. You've got 4, 3, 2. Switch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Both arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, you've got 4, 3, 2, squat, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, surf, round 4. Come on, we're headed into it right now. Make this count. If it's too easy, add resistance. Arm up, 8, 7. Try to balance, you guys. That's how you know your form is right. Switch. There's no way to hang on those handlebars if you have no hands. 4, 3, 2, both arms. 8, 7, 6, 5. You got this. 4, 3, 2, squat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, surf. Last set. Keep the weight in your heels. Stay with me, you guys are doing great. One arm up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch. 8, 7, 6, 5. Really good. 4, 3. Come on, you got this. Both arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, squat. 8, it's your last round, make it count. 4, 3, 2, surf. Last 8, 7, stay with me. 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, slow it down. Base pace, no resistance. If you're a beginner, you're giving me a walkabout. If you're intermediate, change directions and ride your recovery. If you're advanced, hand pedals, burpees, hop squats, plyos. Grab your water, grab a towel, fix your ponytail. When you are ready, we're gonna load right back up. Remember, we use our push-pull technique to get those pedals moving. Now don't forget, if you go to helixathome.com, all of these quick tips and tutorials are on there and they're free. And so you'll learn all of the terminology we're using, you'll learn all of the techniques that we use, like this push-pull technique and your power position. I think we call power position something like weight distribution or something like that on those quick tips. Okay, you guys, we're pedaling. We are at base pace. Choose whichever direction you want to go. I'm going to pedal in. I'm in hand position 2. We're going to do some leg pumps. Now, leg pumps are not the same thing as a squat. This is called surfing, where my upper body moves with my legs. Leg pumps, my body, my torso is still, and I'm just pumping my legs. It's not a squat. The squat is way down here. I have a slight bend in my knees, and then I go back to surfing. See the difference? Okay. Find your resistance, find your cadence. Right, we're working on cadence today. In 4, 3, 2, leg pumps. 8, 7, 6, 5. I actually think about lifting one knee and pushing the other heel down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more set of 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go back to surfing. 8. If it's too easy, give me more resistance, but stay on cadence. 4, 3, 2. Leg pumps, round 2. 8. So it's 3 on and 1 off. So it's 3 counts of 8 in leg pumps, 1 count of 8 in surfing. Woo. One more set of 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Surf for 8, round 2 of 5. Headed into round 3 in 4, 3, 2. Leg pumps. 8, 7, 6, 5. Really good. 4, 3, 2. Do it again. 8, 7. Possible, you guys. Stay with me. You're doing so good. One more, 8, 8, 7, 6, pull your core in. 4, 3, 2, and we serve. 8, that was round 3 of 5. 2 more to go. In 4, 3, 2, leg pumps. My arms are straight. Stabilize the torso. Pumping the legs underneath me. 8, 7, lift those knees. 4, 3, last set of 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, surfing. So you can always combine those leg pumps with a sprint, or with a squat, or a grind. Last set, leg pumps. And you'll see that in Heidi's 201 class, and Morgan's 301 classes, where we combine these leg pumps with grinds, and squats, and sprints. Last 8, 7, 6, you've got this, come on. 4, 3, 2, serve for 8, 7, this is it, 6. Wave your heels, body back, even though I'm surfing. Good, base pace. Take all your resistance off. If you're a beginner, you exit. Do a walkabout. If you're an intermediate, you're gonna ride that recovery, change directions. If you're an advanced person, you're gonna give me those jump squats, plyometrics, burpees, jump lunges, or just hand pedal the machine. Letting out your weight come down. So for those beginners that really struggle riding the machine, do our classes. Do these walkabouts in between every single drill. I assure you, you can pedal with me for 25 minutes. It'll be no problem at all. Okay, so everybody exit. I want you to come to the floor. The posts that come out the side of your machine, those are your side rails. Hand position 3 with your hands. Take your toes under your side rails. Not on top, not on the outside, not on the inside, underneath your side rail. I teach helixing in my studio every single day, and I tell people to put their toes under the side rails, and they're like this. So that's why I'm so specific when I give you those instructions, because I know a lot of people just do what they think is right. I want to make sure you get it right. The reason we want those feet really wide, toes under side rails, is to open up the outsides of these hips. So we're going to drop our arms through, straight legs, and pull back. You're also getting your lats and getting a really big back stretch in this, which I love. This post right here is called your upright. I want you to look at your upright, bend your knee. Now keep your chin in, but really drop those hips. Stand tall. Step your foot to the middle, grab your foot, knee point straight down. You cannot stand there with your foot in the air. You have to grab your foot. So use a towel, use a strap, use something to grab that foot so you can stretch the front of your leg. If you stand there like that, you're not stretching and you're working the hamstring. So you want to relax the foot in the hand, pull that foot towards the glute, and then a slight bend in the knee. And then I'm going to take this ankle, cross it over my knee, hand position 3, and I sit it down. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Stand, bring your knee with you, and then drop that knee down. If you can't cross up at your hip, we lower down, and we cross at our shin. Never, ever, ever at our knees. And then I want you to do the other side. Step to the center. Grab that foot, knee point straight down. Slight bend in your standing leg. Lift your knee, ankle crosses sit. Hand position 3. As I come up, I grab my foot, lift my knee up, and then bring the outside edge of my foot. Look at my heel. My heel is next to my pubic bone. It's not way over here. This is impossible for most people to do. You don't have that flexibility. Your knee can be up, working its way down, or simply crossing your shin, pull that knee back. Last stretch, my favorite stretch, I do it every single class. You're gonna interlace your fingers behind your back. Pull your arms straight, bend the knees, lift your arms up, but lift your chest. Open up through your collarbones, slide your shoulder blades in your back. So we're not collapsing forward, we're opening up. You know, we sit at the desk all day, or we pick up children, or we drive cars, and we start to look slumped just naturally in life. This is a shoulder opener, chest opener we all desperately need. And then we take it back to center. Give me one more big deep breath in. And exhale. That is it. I'm Sharon Polsky for HelixAtHome.com. This is Unleashed Live, and that was Helixing 101. Until next time, keep helixing.